Hi, I'm Tripwire. I've spent nearly 800 hours in Borderlands 2 already, but I figured a few more couldn't hurt. I'm jumping on the Borderlands 3 hype train and I'm gonna do it all. Level a fresh character, do every mission, complete challenges, and farm legendaries. This is Borderlands 2EZ. Welcome back to Borderlands 2EZ with me, Tripwire. I am going to find the Firehawk now. I remember the first time playing, running up those steps, seeing the bruisers were like way over leveled and being scared. Of course, it's a scripted event, so they're supposed to die to Lilith doing that thing she just did. Phase Blast, I think it's called. But the first time you run up the steps can be kind of intimidating, because especially in Borderlands 1, bruisers are known to be a very beefy and tough enemy. And having two of them at the top of the stairs that you weren't expecting that are above your level. Little spooky. Alright, so if you've played Borderlands 2 before, tell me, I mean, if you don't have to tell me, but you can if you want to in the comments, when you're playing with friends, which is probably a lot of the time because it's a great co-op game, do you try to compete with them to be the person that revives Lilith for the free 100 experience? Because I always do. I'm an asshole. Like, I can't get enough of that experience, right? We're all about that experience. And I will always try to be the person that revives Lilith for the free 100 XP. I will always try to revive my teammates before they get a second win off of a kill, because then I will get 100 XP each time. And it's really dumb, but I take like a savage pleasure in leveling up before my teammates when playing in co-op. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a bad friend. Oh, speaking of which, I was just thinking about this game and how like it's not that competitive, but you can kind of find your own ways to be competitive. But it sounds like they're overhauling the loot system in Borderlands 3 to make it so you don't compete at all with loot, or with your friends for loot. You should be able to opt into the legacy way of loot dropping, but I think the default is going to involve. I think the default is going to involve instance loot. Like if you were to open a chest full of stuff, either your teammate won't be able to open that same chest. Ooh, that poor guy. Either they won't be able to open the same chest, or when they open it, it'll roll different items for them, so you're not competing for something cool. And I'm curious to see how that comes out, because it's not something I ever thought they would do. I never thought that these games were super competitive anyway. You tend to be playing with your friends, and it's just like, if there's an item you really want, you can be like, hey, can I have that? And then your friend will be like, sure, dude, and then they give it to you. I've also never once used the feature where you can duel one of your friends for an item. I've never done that. Come on. Thank you. He was right in front of me. It was like shooting a fish in a barrel. But thank you for the compliment. Alright. Man, that phase blast effect makes it really hard to see. God, I love Jacob's shotguns. I don't know why you'd use anything else. There are some Hyperion shotguns that are good, like the Conference Call, for example, but I mean, honestly, if you get like a fire elemental Hyperion shotgun with decent damage and decent mag size, those can be very effective too. I'll just always prefer this. Iridium. Oh, well, that's just fucking rude. I think they changed that voice line. It's not what she usually said before.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here.
Here you go. Eat this.
Thanks.
Eat it. Or absorb it through your hands. What a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
I really do hope they delve a bit more into the backstory of Iridium as an element. And I've always been curious, like, exactly where the boundaries between Iridium and Iridian stuff lies. Because in Borderlands 1 you had the Iridian weapons, like the aliens, but in this one it's all about Iridium, the element, or the substance, and they don't have Iridian anything, it's E-Tech now, and I'm just kind of curious.
Well, before the blood.
Oh, okay. Curious, like, what made them not want to continue along the path they were on to begin with, or switch it up a little bit. That's a straight up downgrade.
But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the bloodshot.
No, you can't take me. I won't go.
Catch them by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still.
No. Fuck. I was trying to time it perfectly.
Like 10 feet, didn't I? Sorry. Still getting
Well,
used to this.
I broke it. This is not where I'm supposed to be now. I have to make the jump now. Man, I'm so smart. So, it was supposed to teleport me over here, and she's gone. So now I have to jump across myself. Can I make that jump? Wow, that was very close. You saw, like, I was starting to slide, and then I caught, like, the right edge of it. Normally, to be safe, I climb up on some stuff, and then I jump. I don't usually jump from right there. That was about to be really dumb. I almost just cost myself a second. $700 or whatever. I always thought it was interesting that in Borderlands 1, the money counter goes up to just under $10 million, but it keeps track way past $10 million. I don't know why they didn't just make the counter keep up. Apparently you can have like hundreds of millions of dollars, but it will never display higher than 9.9 million. This one goes up to 99 million on the counter, but I think it stops there. I don't think it tracks past. It's kind of a weird thing to change. Alright, look through these. I think I did.
What can I get for you?
Okay. I wonder if that's something else they'll change. Now that they might be like instancing loot or whatever. I wonder if they'll make it so that you finally stop getting class mods that don't even work for your class. It'd be cool if they would change that. Alright. Grab a vehicular. That won't work. Jeez, dude, the drop rate of Iridium is significantly better than it used to be. Whee! Oh, fucking poor Skag. Alright, let's get some turret kills real quick before we move on. Boop. We can get some hit and run kills too, I suppose. Hit and fun, I'm sorry. I've actually never remembered what the button is on mouse and keyboard for power slide in a vehicle. But they must still have it, right? Where am I going? Alright. Back on track. Woo, okay.
Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after all.
Remembered how to honk, that's good. So they're gonna be like, nah, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, going to the dust, so I'm just gonna wait here. So if you already know who you're gonna main in Borderlands 3, why don't you let me know in the comments? Video engagement, yeah. What the fuck, I think did I just leave a coffee stain ring on my fucking, what is this? Sorry, I have my gaming chair and then I have a stool in my room, which is previously the stool I used for my drum set. But I keep it in my room for when Steve and I record Let's Play stuff. And I just left my iced coffee on it, ring there now, and I couldn't tell if it was just because of the moisture that hasn't dried yet, or if it's because there was some like droplets of coffee on the bottom of it, and now like my stool is just gonna have a brown ring on it from now on. So I was just trying to like wipe that off. Boop. Where? Get out of it. There we go. Alright. Gonna meet Ellie. Hello.
I should have killed your fat ass when I had the chance!
Sorry, what was that? You gotta speak up. That was awesome.
I know. I feel like when Borderlands 2 was being teased, everybody saw Ellie in the trailers and they were all like, what? We need to find out what the fuck's going on with that character. Also, I can't move. Like, I actually can't move. I can shoot. What the fuck? I can't actually... What is going on? Okay, I can get out. Well, that cutscene bugged my game. Bugged my car, I should say. That was stupid. Alright, there we go. Jeez. This game is fragile or something. I don't know. Talk. Thank you. Do I have a fire gun? I do. Alright, let's go do that. Doing side quests. This is the... I guess you could call it an Easter egg. It's not really hidden, so I guess it's not an Easter egg, but... This mission is the reference to Top Gun. Kaboom. Did that one not count? There's a challenge for killing vehicles from a vehicle, so that's actually worth my time to do. Pew 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 pew. Die, please. Alright, got a piece. Okay. You gotta stop. You gotta stop shooting me. I know I'm a hypocrite because I'm shooting you, but knock it off. Alright. Two. Whee! I don't know if you guys ever played the Secret Armory of General Knox DLC in Borderlands 1, but there were some crazy vehicles in that one. I think the Racer is the fastest vehicle in any of the Borderlands games. It's definitely faster than the Catapult Technical in this game. But it's so fast, it's like hard to control. Holy shit. Speaking of. And then the Monster is a pretty cool vehicle, but the the Lancer is like a really weird car that I hate driving for some reason. I don't know if you guys remember that vehicle or if you even know what I'm talking about. But if you've driven it, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. It's just such a weird vehicle. It's like it was designed by the Iridian, like the aliens, you know? The Guardians. It doesn't feel like it was made by the Crimson Lance. Level up, level 12. Nice, more iridium. Purchase that. Purchase, I say purchase. I guess it's kind of that, but not really. One thing that always gives me a hard time in later playthroughs is buzzards. Buzzards are a pain in the ass of an enemy. For me, anyway. Maybe you don't mind them. But I think my least favorite enemies in the entire game are surveyors, stalkers, and buzzards. More or less in that order. But yeah, this is the Top Gun reference. We have to go up here and ruin their volleyball game. There's a scene in Top Gun where there's a bunch of hot dudes playing volleyball without shirts on the beach. One of whom is Tom Cruise. Of course, he's the lead in that movie. And it's funny because... Sorry, I was just trying to aim there. It's funny because the enemies in this mission are actually just called Shirtless Man. Pretty silly. Shit, dude. Okay, alright, alright, alright. I might get downed here if I'm not careful. Nope, we're good. Oh, maybe we're not good. Ah, he walked into my fire barrel. Haha. Oh no, I walked into my fire barrel. I take back my laughs. Maybe when I'm editing, I can play the laugh in reverse or something. That'll be scary sounding, I bet. Man, I love that grenade mod. Unfortunately, if you guys are of the opinion that I shouldn't be using the grenade mod, it's going to be a lot of episodes until I ever hear your feedback. Just because of the nature of trying to upload consistently. But, at least when it comes time for the difficulty to actually matter, like on the other playthroughs, I'll probably have your feedback then, so that's fine. Why so coward? Well said. Steve and I have always loved the Goliath's dialogue. I'm sure a lot of you guys like it too, but it's always just so funny. Steve and I have always been prone to saying, "Welcome to die." I'm just going around opening this shit. The only reason I'm up here. Man, that's actually pretty rare that you open 4 lockers and only get 1 thing of money. There you go. Have fun with your buds, Midget Goliath. I would like to see a raging badass Midget Goliath. I think that'd be funny. That, I believe, was the sound of him getting a kill. Oh, goodness. Fuck. I'm just gonna spawn on me like that. See what he's at now. Yeah, he's a badass, so that means he's gotten at least 1 kill. And for those of you who don't know, if you shoot the helmet off of Goliath, it becomes enraged. The helmet keeps them, like, not mad or whatever. It keeps them fine. And they will then kill anything that's near them. And every time they get a certain number of kills for each stage, they will level up, regain all their health, and become stronger. Each tier of strength that they gain increases the amount of experience you get for finally killing them, and increases your chance of getting cool loot from them. I can't say I've ever gotten like a legendary from a Goliath or even a Godliath, but it's still fun to do, and you do get a nice little XP bonus. However, if you let them level up enough, they might be too strong for you to kill, so it's kind of... He's a super badass now. He's 2 levels above me. Wow, he's kind of weak, though. I wonder if him being a midget has something to do with that, because that was not hard at all. He actually didn't have that much health. Alright, so I need to grab 2 more volleyballs, and then we can finish up this mission. Oh, there's a dude over there still. Oh my god, the spread on those pellets. Let's go, please. There we go. Alright, this one I always jump up and grab. No reason to actually go up and around. Like so. And then down here, we'll grab the last one and have to kill a few more dudes. Open these things. Give me that. Damn it, dude. The fucking turtle shields are so... They're such a tease because their stats tend to always show green arrows. But the only reason they're so much better than what you're currently wearing is because they also cost you max health. And I feel like the trade-off is never worth it. There's not really any reason for Gearbox to reintroduce turtle shields into 3 at all unless they find a better way to balance them, because you almost always lose the health, like the amount of health that you're gaining in shield capacity. It's trade-off pretty much always equals net 0. And there's just no reason to use them. Alright, so we douse their volleyball net in gasoline, shoot it with a fire weapon, and now we've got these shirtless men coming out because they're mad. Oh, boom. So they were level 13, and they tend to be a little bit stronger than your average enemy, but with a good fire sniper and skyrocket, they're not hard to kill at all. Grenade mods. we shan't be using any of. Oh, we got a challenge though. And that sound you just heard is actually the sound of completing a challenge that rewards you with a skin. Because normally you don't get that like that high-pitched noise with a challenge completion. It's just because... Oh, very close to the next token. It's just because it also gave us a skin unlock. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and save quit. Reload back at Ellie's garage. I don't know what's going on, but there's like a loud sound coming from my backyard right now. Sounds like a motor of some sort. Alright, where's the dude? There he is. Does this guy have a name? Loggins, that's right.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Thanks, bud. Probably should have completed the other objective before coming back here, but whatever. Alright. Woo! There's one. Come on, give me the piece. Art, whatever. Please die.
Almost got a bandit car?
Alright, we're gonna lure that buzzard down here.
Dish out, but generally don't like getting
I think the challenge is called One Van Leaves or something like that. I don't actually know what it's a reference to. Pretty much every challenge name in this game is a parody or a reference of something or other. Like Game of Thorns. And then I love the challenge for killing dragon type enemies in Tiny Tina's DLC is called Foos Road Die, which I always loved. Ooh, okay. Not rolling. Oh, hello. Please no. Please no. Okay. Oh my god, another one, really? My car only has so much HP. Fuck you. The stingers are dangerous. Their turrets do a lot of damage. Alright. Head on back. I gotta figure out what other games I feel like playing, honestly, because on a day where I don't feel like playing Borderlands, for example, or maybe when I've like completed this series even, if I'm still burned out from RuneScape, what am I gonna be playing? I don't know. And like, there are very few feelings that are more frustrating than wanting to play a game, but not knowing what you feel like playing, and therefore you just end up playing nothing all the time. I hate when that happens.
Let's make some modifications and you'll be good to go.
Boop.
All right, looking good. Now we just gotta get in the catch-a-ride system.
Ellie has no concept of personal space. You see how close she just walked? Pretty stupid that the next quest she gives you is like the same thing that you just did. Except instead of blowing up vehicles for their parts, you're blowing up vehicles so that you can get back the statues. It's pretty dumb. Those are all poop. I'm wondering if I'm actually going to use the golden chest at all. Hang on a second. Did I just sell back a shield that I want to use? Not sell back, but sell. Ah, okay. It was a turtle shield.
Hey, have you seen those hood ornaments the Hodunks made to me? I think they're trying to mock me or something. But that design
Yeah, the golden chest is cool.
Could you scrap some of their cards?
But I don't know that I'm going to end up using it at all. We'll see. Whee! Ah, shit. But anyway, I'm hoping that people really like these Borderlands videos because I would love to be able to cover Borderlands 3 when that comes out. And when I say cover, I don't mean like, you know, news. I don't want to like... I don't want to be like a community drama channel or bullshit like that, but I've always been envious of those people who have a community based around an awesome game, and then, you know, for example, Borderlands, the sequel comes out, and they've just got like so much content to make, right? Because then they can make coverage videos of what works best, and gun types, and how manufacturers work, and the elements, and achievement guides and just like all kinds of stuff for that game. Like I've always liked the idea of doing that, and I loved Borderlands 2 so much that I easily could have done that for Borderlands 2. It's just that I never really had an audience for anything but RuneScape, so I never considered it. But I just think it'd be super cool to like do this series to show everybody that I'm very invested in the franchise, and that I've learned a lot, and that I would be a good source for information about 3 once I actually get going on that and learn it myself. And it would just be super cool to be able to do videos like that. Okay, I cannot shoot up through that thing. Alright, we need one more. Alright. One more vehicle. No, I haven't seen the caravan since being here. I think there's a challenge for looting it, so I should probably keep an eye out. Hello. Goodbye. Pew, 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 pew. So, I don't know if I mentioned specifically this before, but the reason I'm going to be waiting to do most of my challenge hunting is because a lot of the challenge hunting will be very easy once I get to a very high level, and then I will come back to normal mode, aka playthrough 1, to actually complete the challenges, because that will allow me to plow through enemies. So all the ones that involve killing, obviously best to be done in normal mode. That's the plan. Where is that caravan, dude? Found it. These are the caravan escorts. The shots are pretty dangerous. Alright, so now I can loot this. I've never once gotten anything cool from this either. But is there a challenge for it? There is. Hell yeah. 3 terrible shields. Fucking score, dude. Alright, we'll go turn this into Ellie. And then we'll continue with Operation Save Roland. Which I will say ahead of time, I apologize. The Bloodshot Stronghold is the loudest area in this entire fucking game, no matter your audio settings. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared for some loud fucking noises once we get inside the Bloodshot Stronghold. The ramparts aren't so bad, but man, I don't know how that never got fixed. That one is her favorite. Whoops. I somehow missed the stairs, but still kind of landed up on the upper level here. Pretty crazy. No, I didn't mean to fall. Oh, hey, look, I can loot these though. Alright. Where is Ellie? The fuck? What's she doing all the way out here? What? I've never seen her wander this far in my life. Where are you going? I'm curious how far she goes. I've never seen her go past like this little line here. Oh, she turned around now? Okay. Interesting. Alright. Now we will get into our bandit technical. And, okay, yes. There's no reason for this to have a tooltip thing. None. There's no reason for it.
Looks like the car of a psycho murderer. I'm digging it. Get back to the Bloodshot Dam and try honking your way in again.
So I think now we could... Actually, I should have grabbed the catapult technical, because the catapult technical is the fastest vehicle in this game. And there's no reason... Like, they don't care which turret type you use, but... So from now on, we have access to the fastest vehicle in the game, which is pretty cool. And since I didn't grab the correct turret type, I'm just going to hop out here. The blade shooter turret is not that effective, especially against small targets. You have a timeout.
We got an intruder! Get him, Bad Mom!
Uh-oh. Even the building looks angry. I never noticed that before. I can only see it now. Hi, Bad Ma. And his 3 merry midgets. Looks like he's got some rigor mortis starting in that hand already. I don't like how it spawns you right in fucking front of Bad Ma, no matter where you were when the cutscene started. I don't think it's the way it should work. I'm gonna go down here. Yep. Stupid corrosive barrel. And the accuracy on this thing is so bad. Ah, fuck. Alright, let's go. Thank you. Thank goodness. Oh, why are you going up there? Much better. Got the key. Shit I won't use. More shit I won't use. Right. I got a new token? Sure did. Grenade damage, hell yeah. I'd say grenade damage is always a solid choice, and it's more than solid if you use the skyrocket. Okay. Inside we go. Into the fucking echo chamber. Hey, look, it's Satan's suckhole. I think that's what it's called.
You're in? Great. Roland should be around here somewhere. I'm sure you can handle yourself, but if anything happens to Roland, make sure nothing happens to Roland.
You got it. You can count on me. I might blow myself up with my own grenade and die several times, but nothing will happen to Roland.
What can I get for you?
Okay. We got a Nova 336. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Spike. I think Spike shields are my favorite except for the B, which is obviously the best amp damage or amp shield. We're definitely gonna have to farm ourselves a B for multiple reasons. One, it makes the amp damage kills challenge way easier, and for another thing, well, it's just one of the legendaries we're gonna need to farm anyway. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the episode here. It's already over half an hour long, and the Bloodshot Stronghold will take a little while, plus then there's the ramparts, so we'll leave that for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching Borderlands 2EZ. I hope you've been enjoying it, and I hope this episode was a bit more entertaining than the last one. I feel a bit more awake now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for being here.